Good evening, everybody. Servus, and welcome to Austria. We have round 5 of the DTM Championship of 2020 at the Red Bull Ring. I am the graph remover, aka Dennis Graf, and I'm joined today by the former driver of the series and the popular commentator. It's Robert Ionescu. Hey Rob, how are you doing?
Hello. I'm a little sick right now, a little bit of a headache, but my voice isn't down, so even though I'm not feeling the best, I can still commentate with you. But I'll let you take the lead role, of course. It's good to see you, Dennis.
Yeah, also good to see you indeed. Of course, it's the first time we have DTM in 2022. So, for a little bit of a recap, Roman Quark, of course, took the win in Mugello last time, ahead of Christoph Baranek and Bartosz Kloss. In the championship, Julius Anderson still leads, ahead of Kloss with an 8-point lead. And in third, we have Daniel Adventure. So, yeah, I think, without further ado, we can go to qualifying here at Spielberg. Oh, interesting, we have rain
Yeah,
here.
indeed.
It's light rain, but
There's a very, very strong chance it'll dry up before the end of the
yeah.
session. So the times at the beginning might prove to be worthless. All right, then.
So
I'll have to see if there's any, if at all, who are left on track and how that could impact this session. But in any case, it's going to keep rubbering in the track, and we're going to see the fastest times towards the end.
or maybe at the beginning, if the track is dry at the beginning, and then if it rains later on. Let's see what happens.
It is very unlikely, but we'll see what's going to go on. In any case, the session is about to begin.
Yeah, go on loading screen. We want to see cars.
Fun fact, did you know Nicholas Zorbach won here?
Hmm? Uh,
I said, fun fact, did you know Nicholas Zorbach won here?
yeah, GP2 3 times. I know.
Yes, indeed. In any case, we're about to get the session underway.
Oh, I think the game crashed.
Yeah, I can see
Did
that.
notice that. The same conditions. Nothing changed here. Yeah, here we go with take 2.
Yeah, indeed. Should be a very fun session once we get going. Let us know your predictions in the chat.
Well, I don't I don't want to do any predictions because of DTM. The competition is one
I
of the
wasn't
best.
talking to you, I was talking to the people in the chat, you
Yeah,
know.
I know.
Alright, Dennis. Well, once we get going, it's
Oh,
crashing again.
yeah. I think
I almost had perfect
the
timing with
game.
that one.
I don't think the game doesn't want to load.
No, definitely not. Something is strange.
Yeah, indeed. It could be loading screen issues. As Joe put it in the chat.
Yeah. Meanwhile, my effing head feels like it was broken by effing Raikkonen.
Wait.
I'll give you a cookie if you know who said that, but in a different order, albeit. But if you know who said it, I'll give you a cookie. Extra cookie if you
Juan,
know
Juan
when he
Pablo
said it.
Montoya or what?
That's cheating. I was talking to people in the chat, but okay, you can have the cookie.
Yeah. You didn't say who do you mean? meant the chat or me or both?
I'm usually talking to the chat when I ask questions.
Ah, okie dokie. Oh, let's see if we are third time lucky here. I hope so.
Well, if we're not, we're gonna be in serious trouble.
Yeah, indeed.
Our advertisers at Rich Energy don't want to see the loading screen for Red Bull ring so often.
Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah. Another version, you mean?
Okay.
Oh, a test in the quali. Interesting.
All right.
The track is it's loading. The screen, the loading bar is moving. Yeah. Here it works
And
in Hockenheim. But yeah, let's try it again,
I
shall
think we
we?
just didn't wait enough since this one has a white background where the bar should be and the bar is white itself. So
all right.
I think that is the reason why. So we got
Yeah.
a little bit
A bit too impatient, or what?
impatient. Yeah, exactly. I think.
Hmm.
Yeah. So maybe if we wait a bit longer, it should work.
Yes, indeed.
As I see in the chat, there's not much going on. I'd say not many people here. Of course, Joe. I see Gerk.
Yes,
And
indeed.
now it worked. Okay, that's the screen share. That's good.
Finally.
It is slightly raining as well.
Oh, that will be very exciting. Okay, let's get on with it.
It depends on how much it will impact the track conditions and the grip.
Doesn't
Because
doesn't look like the track is wet at the moment, but let's see if that
Only a bit.
changes.
It could only be a bit
well, that
damp.
is interesting.
There we have the first car out on track. It is Matteo Catalan.
Yes, indeed.
Yeah, or as some known, the guy who didn't sign up for this season, last season. They have another
Yep.
car in the background. From top class, of course.
We have some more cars out there on track in the meantime.
Yep.
Catalan will be hoping not to hit any traffic as there appear to be some drops of rain on the exit of turn 3. Well, I always call it turn 2, but officially it's turn 3, so I guess I have to call that hairpin turn 3, even though I hate doing it. In any case,
Yeah.
we have
I
Catalan
would,
here on board.
yeah, for the four-wheeler cars, I wouldn't call it the slightly kink turn 2 because it's easy flat.
Yeah, I guess.
Here's Catalan starting the first lap of the session. And here we go. in his Mercedes
indeed.
over the line. As well as
He's gonna need to be confident on the brakes
squeezing.
into turn 1, and he's braked pretty late there. Good exit there, got a nice amount of curb.
As he heads
He got on the power
into
early.
the Remus.
Me? Alright, well let me know if it's fixed now or something.
Scotland completed first sector, 25.176.
He's
Now
gonna
heading
brake hard for
into
the right-hander 4, and tell me if it's fixed or not.
just gold. And now into Rauch, approaching the end of the second sector.
48.0.
Yep.
You can see the
On the
drops of
fourth corner.
rain, but they don't appear to be having much of an impact.
Yeah,
Or if any
yeah,
at all.
good for the first lap, so that could be the crucial laps as Catalan comes across the line for 19.6. He's Maxim
Titkov fails to
Titkov.
beat it.
By 4 tenths.
Turvik
Turvik
went into
second.
second place as Frostbury goes further
Was
about Victor
preferred.
Bobo.
Yes, Christoph Beranek. Where's he going? He was 5th.
Parrish
Parrish.
goes fastest, while about Jay
Fastest.
McKenzie is only P7 and Bartosz
7.
Kloss now goes quickest by 1/10. Julius Anderson is up next. He goes 8th fastest. Roman Kwak, the Mugello winner, is only P5 with Davi Suarez taking P5 away from him. And Campana goes P9 with Adam Wolf P11. Is it fixed? O'Neill goes 7th.
Here's Harry Shine. Goes fastest. 3/100ths of a second. Volker goes 16th. Farkasen goes 4th. Adventure P8. Mark Snodberg. Where is he going? 20. Not good. Bennett goes 5th. Gabrielico 18th.
Now that's a
Yeah, what
woeful
happened
lap
to
for
him?
Nordberg. I want to know what happened. Looks like he overshot the brakes into turn 2.
Yeah, it looks like it.
A little bit of an error there. Tell me,
Yeah, that
can you hear me just fine, or
explains-
does the mic still have issues?
It's
Oh, well, it's because I'm not talking very loud, you know. In any case, Nordberg is on his in lap right now. Pretty bad
Yeah.
first lap, but he's got time to rectify it unless it starts pouring down, in which case, unlucky for him, he'll have to start last at home. And I'm
Yeah,
sure
that would
he
be
absolutely does not want to do
shame.
that.
Yeah,
That's
indeed.
totally.
This is in the lead where Nordberg hopes to be. We have Ali Shahin. Head of Bartosz Kloss will perish. That's top 3. Yeah, I would have to say the top 3 isn't that close as we see at some occasions, but the top 2 are very, very close. 3/100ths between them.
Yes.
You have the most guys pitting, everyone's pitting. The most are already in. Oh, now everyone is in.
Yeah, indeed.
Well,
So
one thing, what do you think about this track? Yeah.
Well, Kimi Räikkönen once said half the track is DRS, so it should be pretty fun. But yeah, in any case, it's easy to overtake. It can provide some good racing, but it's also easy to defend if you know what you're doing. And if you know what you're doing, you can have some very, very solid drives here. This is where I took my last podium in the top class in 2015. I also got on the podium here in DTM when I raced here 2 seasons ago, so I have quite good memories of this track, but I wonder which driver will come out of tomorrow's race with some good memories.
Yes, we have Jared Frostbury heading onto the track. It doesn't seem like the conditions have been worse, so it seems like rain even
I don't see as many
a bit-
drops on the exit of 3 as I did before. Looks like it's dying down.
Let's see what the Frostbury era can do on a second lap.
Yeah,
Yeah. It's a funny name. He prepares for his second lap here. Of course, one driver will stay in the pits this time around.
indeed.
He will know who it is when everyone else come out on the track. As Frostbury heads onto the start-finish straight, the start is second lap of this session. Here we go.
Yeah, indeed. It begins into turn 1. Nice and early on the throttle, decent exit, and we'll see what his first sector time is like. Does my mic still have any issues, or is it sorted out? Because I hope it is. In any case, Fosbury's. Alright,
Yeah, it's good.
breaking hard into what is officially turn 3. We'll see the first sector split right about now. He is narrowly down on the session best, but down on his personal best as well. So I guess that might say a few things. That his personal best wasn't that bad at all in the first sector, but he lost time in the others. He is getting on another car, but I don't think he's getting any dirty air from that. He is within 2 seconds, not any closer. As Fosbury is running off the second sector, let's see what time he can get as he approaches the left-hander. He's actually up, or his personal best just 1/10 down on pole. Let's see where this is gonna put it. If he can keep it up and equalize Shahin in the third sector, he can find himself onto a second row. So we'll see what he's going to do.
Now going out of the final corner, taking much curve is needed to go 7th.
Lost a little bit of time in S3. He lost about a tenth, but in this field, 1/10 can mean quite a few positions. He lost 3 of them. As Mato Catalan is finishing his lap, does appear like he'll be gaining any places this time because he got impeded a little bit.
Yep, 1.2 seconds off. He doesn't improve. Here's Matteo Sturvik. Doesn't
He didn't
improve. Walker starts his
either,
lap.
but Lincoln Perna is improving. Let's see where he can place himself. Nowhere.
He lost
can
time.
gain in S3. Christoph Bernek is up next. What about him? What is he going to do from P15? Stays there. Maxim Titkov, though, goes into P14. Gained a few places, so did Jim McKenzie. He's gone up to the 13th. Will Nair is up next. And take a look at this because it looks like it could be a solid lap. He is on an improvement at the moment. Let's see where he can end up. The man currently P12.
7th.
Goes up to P7. Good effort there. Is that the same lap as Catalan? I'm not sure. It is.
Yes, it is.
Well, that's interesting. Now, Nordberg gets out of last place, goes into 15th. Not bad, but I think he'll be hoping for a little better. Gabriel Rico, he stays where he is, which is 21st. Watch for Julius Anderson up next. Where is he going to place himself on this grid or this lap?
17th, so
only.
not that good for the championship leader. But
no, totally not.
Time.
He's finished on the podium every single race apart from Mugello, when he didn't finish. So he's had a good run of form apart from the last race. And
just wanted to say that most likely qualifying is over since the track is getting wet.
Oh, yeah.
Looks like it.
The start
as I said before.
And the pit is getting wet here. Also turn
and also one. Exit turn 1. Yeah, that means if no one does it, Charles Leclerc from Brazil 2018, that the result stays like this.
I mean, Charles Leclerc didn't take pole in that race, so it'd still be quite a stretch. But in any case, the track doesn't appear to be that bad just yet, apart from turn 4, where it's absolutely atrocious. But apart from that, I think it's okay.
Yeah, but even one corner where the conditions got worse,
yeah,
is enough to prevent the drivers to improve. On Daniel's Adventures point of view, we can use a good quote from Fernando Alonso: even if we put a rocket ship, we will be 11th.
Yes, that is very true. Though we're not exactly in full wet conditions, I will say.
Yeah. It is the same, I would say.
Mackenzie already has fitted the wet tires.
Yeah, That means
That means any hope of improvement
Done.
for any driver is pretty
Done.
much over.
yeah, I'd say now the result will stay like this. It's looking good for Shine
Yeah, indeed.
at the moment.
This is the best Turkish performance ever in Austria, much better than when they attempted to siege Vienna and failed twice. This time, looks like Halil Shahin will be on pole.
Yeah.
Hope you liked my little historical reference there, but in any case, it doesn't look like anybody will be able to stop Shahin in this weather.
Not
I don't think
Yeah,
everyone is on wets.
only Jay at the
Yeah.
moment.
Yep. And Rico as well on wets. I think Titkov's car is good. Yeah.
The fact that even one driver is considering wets at the moment, and that driver isn't Pierre Gasly, shows that it's going to be very
I'm on
unlikely for
dry
people to
still.
improve.
Yep.
Like I said, if you're not Toro Rosso in the 2018 German Grand Prix, you will probably stay on the dry, but who knows really.
Yeah, that was still one of the weirdest strategy decisions of all time. Here's Tarek starting his lap, he will get traffic, I think, or will be fine.
Ruined almost immediately if he is impeded, though, and that car in front of him, which I suspect to be Bartosz Klos, though I could be wrong, is slowing him down a little.
Yep.
He's gonna have to pass him here, which is unlikely.
It's almost a second off.
A little too much down. Let's see if he can make his way through in turn 4. He can't.
No, he can't. That is close, obviously confirmed by the graphic.
Yes, I know it. He's lost a further 1.2 seconds. So yeah, Matthias Turvik is absolutely struggling for grip in these conditions, and I wouldn't blame him.
Yeah,
Look
that's
how much the cars are kicking up in Sector 3 as Turvik tries to make that move. Doesn't work. Mackenzie has gone on the wet tires. It's not like it's going to save him either way. Matthias Turvik is definitely in trouble. He'll be thankful he's up in P9, but he's not going to go any further. Likewise, he's not going to go any further down. So I think he's got 10 minutes before the end of the session to decide if he's happy with P9 or not. Not like he can do much about it either way. But in any case, then Adventure finishes his lap, and no surprise whatsoever, he didn't improve on that one.
Yep.
You don't need a crystal ball to tell that Jared Frostbury won't be improving on this lap.
Yeah, because of the weather conditions is clear anyway. Now it's only a matter of how many seconds they are away from that personal best or from the pole time.
Yeah, I mean, it's not like it matters anyway. It would be an absolute miracle to go within 2 seconds of pole in these conditions, let alone actually beat that time for P22.
Another 5 seconds. The conditions are getting worse and worse with the time being. It's burning 5.6.
Yeah, indeed, there's more spray on track, more water, and close. Well, he was impeding Parrish there as Max Nordberg. He should be very thankful there. He was the last driver in to get a lap before the rain. His first lap put him in last, but now he's gained 7 places up to P15, which is where he'll be starting, unless some sort of miracle happens. And we get the repeat of the Levente Dobosh domination when he took pole by 5 seconds and then won the race by lapping everyone twice or something like that. So and we had to restart the whole thing. You remember that flow, don't you?
Yes, but his qualifying wasn't affected, I think. Only his
For
race.
real. Well, it was an absolute mess. Just like this weather.
Yeah, I think that was a long time before I joined the OC.
2010.
Probably.
Which year was it?
2010.
2010, or the first year of DTM. So
Yeah, I guess.
we have Adam Wolf, we also pit, like everyone.
Indeed.
Yeah. And as we said a few times already, this is the result because the conditions are so worse that if they would dry up, it wouldn't be
Should we
in
just
time.
simulate the rest?
No. We're not doing
You
it.
really want to miss out on the Victory Bobo Miracle Pole lap? I don't think so.
Yes, if
Then
Thomas
again,
Bennett,
it
GP5 track.
probably won't happen, but you never know. Sometimes things may seem like a foregone conclusion, but you have to stay until the last second of the last minute to see what's going to happen. Just like the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix, I might add. But yeah, in any case, it's a 99.999% chance nothing is going to change in the standings, and it will be this way, I guarantee. But we stay for that very small chance. And Bennett's already being told to come in. Looks like he might have a problem of some
No,
sort.
he's gone out on dries.
Yeah, the
My
dries
God.
are definitely not good, and not the tire compound.
Well, being on the wrong tire is definitely a problem.
Yeah. In the other way around, it would be very exciting if at the start it would be the conditions, and at the end it would have been dry.
George
would
Russell
have been
believes
fire.
5 teams could be in the fight for 2022, says Joe. Thoughts? Yeah, I guess. I'm sorry, I don't really have an elaborate thought of it, so I'm just gonna say, yeah, 5 is
It's too
good.
early to say.
Also, take note, I said before, but I will say it again, Catalan and Neller have the exact same time, so Catalan will be starting ahead because he set that time first. Let's hope the game remembers that.
And also,
I hope
Ali
that
Shine.
George is alright.
It won't remember it. Unfortunately, I have to do it myself.
A bit
Fine,
of
I'll do it myself.
more work. Yeah,
Okay, Thanos.
indeed. And I can try to say, Harley Shine will of course get the 1 point for pole. It will be very good for him
Yeah.
indeed.
Yes, absolutely.
See, that would be his 4th point of the season. He would go ahead of Flo the championship because of that point.
Yeah, I guess.
See, we have Campana finishing his lap.
Can he improve on that lap? Of course not. What about Turvik? I have a feeling he might not be able to do it. Let's see, totally not.
Yes, 6 seconds. Yeah.
Well, it's no surprise at all. Now here comes John Anderson, who ran for president of the United States in 1980. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong Jay Anderson. That's Julius Anderson, who ran for DTM champion and won it. So yeah, you can tell we're just using some jokes.
And also, I have the feeling that the first and third sector is the worst of all sectors in terms of the conditions.
Yeah, probably. In any case, Catalan is a
13
whole heap of
seconds.
time down. He's
he
made a
was off.
mistake.
He was off.
Yeah, indeed. He didn't crash. He just went off on his own. So even on these tires, it's very difficult. Fakhrizadeh got past him nice and clean there. I think Catalan was definitely found himself off rhythm after that overtake. He was on the bad line heading into the corner, and when you try to change a direction like that in the wet, you're just inviting the car for a spin.
Yeah.
He tried to get over.
It's been a,
He tried to get back to the racing line too fast. A little bit of a flick there.
He hold up Adventure's pole lap. Ah, what a shame.
oh yeah,
man,
what
Adventure.
shame
He could have
indeed.
gone. He could have gone 3 seconds faster if he didn't get impeded there.
Yeah, again, Walker 6
Just
seconds
kidding.
off.
In any case, Parrish.
Parrish,
No surprise
6.5 off.
whatsoever. I feel you guys are getting annoyed by us stating the obvious over and over again. But watch Quag, obviously not. And Norberg,
It's 6.2
definitely
off.
not. Just all these repetitiveness is making my head feel a little better as Thomas Brand begins his lap on which he will totally improve. I'm sorry, I can't hold it anymore. Anyway, Will Neller will finish his lap,
And
obviously
we-
not improving. But let's see what time he can set. Not that it matters anyway, but here comes Will Neller.
1:15.5, 6.1 seconds off.
Yeah, clearly these
And
conditions
that one
haven't
before, I think that was 4 point something. So conditions have become even worse than before.
Yeah, definitely. Now we're on board with Ricky Fakruzane, the guy who made that overtake on Catalan earlier, of course. David Suarez is also on track, and he is P10 on the grid actually, so I think that's okay for him. He is a GP2 champion, of course, so he'll be hoping to do a little bit better than that. But hey, no position on the grid is bad, except for last place. But nobody wants to be in last place, you know. Okay, I'd say P11 to P21 are also bad, but you can recover from those. You can recover from last place as well. What I'm saying is no position on the grid is truly bad, because apart from the pole point that Shaheen gets, the points are all decided tomorrow. See, I told you Bennett would get pole position there. Just kidding.
Yeah. It's even pointless to go out in the first place.
I want to ask you, Dennis, on your opinion on what Joe said, because Joe said George Russell believes 5 teams could be in the fight this year. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it's too early to say. We also need for preseason testing. That's next month, as we have 2 minutes remaining. With the pole man, Halishain, going out on track.
2 minutes in which absolutely nothing will happen, but we have to keep you guys entertained. Flo is holding a gun to our faces. We don't want to upset him. Please forgive us, Flo. Kidding.
You're fired. No, just kidding.
You're fired. Get out of here.
Yeah, in any case,
I will send you all your stuff you had in the commentary box in a trash bag at home. So
wait. Before you shoot me, let me have one last schnitzel, please. We're in Austria, so please let me have the schnitzel. Just kidding. We all know you're not gonna do that, right? In any case, here watch Halil Shahin, the man who is on pole, do a lap, which won't be his pole lap, but we're gonna watch him anyway because we got nothing else to do right now. Flo's Vince McMahon impression. Here goes Shahin in a lap which will not count for anything. He's going very slow into turn 1, of course, and very slow on next. He's definitely not going to improve on his pole lap with that. Watch out, he doesn't want to get impeded by that car. That would ruin his lap a lot. He doesn't get impeded. Maybe he might have a very small, infinitesimally small chance now as he goes into the hairpin much slower than before. Not having any grip on these tires. Alil Shahin is a whopping 1.6 seconds down. Keep it up. If you get a little bit in the middle sector, you might be able to take an improvement on your pole lap. He's definitely not giving up, but the clock is we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. The checkered flag is out.
There's
Shahin's
checkered flag.
not going to improve on this lap, obviously, but we're going to keep pretending like he might have a shot. As he goes through the left-hander, took a lot of curb there as a brilliant line. He's only 3.7 seconds down. He can recover all of that in the last few corners for sure, no doubt. Let's see what Shahin can do here. Only 3.7 seconds down. Yeah, right. Who am I kidding? He's gonna come into the last
Yeah.
corner. He's not gonna improve. He's gonna finish this session on pole anyway because his lap in the drive was quick enough. So El Shaheen will be quite happy with that.
Yeah. See, we have Campana, the colors of the German national football team. Doesn't. It's way off.
Kov was also way off. Duh, but he's in
Yeah, everyone
P16
is.
on the grid.
Yeah,
See, Flo,
6.4.
that's what happens when you hold a gun to our face. You qualify in last. Just kidding.
Well, and you finished last in the standings.
That hurt, man. In any case,
It's roast
Mackenzie
time.
is finishing this session. And yeah, that is the end of it all. Hail Shaheen
Yeah.
is on pole, and we're gonna read through the grid very shortly. But that is pole position for Shaheen, and 1 point to his account. Let's see if we can add 10 more points to that account tomorrow. Pole by 3/100 of a second, with Bartosz Klos in second and Will Parrish third. Ricky Falkrzain is running up the second row with P4, Thomas Bennett P5. Will Neller is sixth, followed by Matteo Catalan
Wait.
and Jared Fosbury.
Catalan
Wait, no,
sixth.
Will
Catalan
Neller
is
is not
ahead.
sixth, Will Neller is seventh because Catalan said that lap first. Matteo Catalan
Yep.
is 6th, Will Neller 7th, Jared Fosbury P8, Matteo Sturvik P9, with Davi Soares P10, and rounding off the first half of the pack is Daniel Adventure in P11.
In P12, we have Rowan Quark, head of Jay McKenzie in 13th, 1,000th ahead of Victor Iboa, who is starting P14. He didn't have the fire today. In P15, we have Max Nordberg, the local hero, head of Maxim Titkov. P17, we have the championship leader, Julius Anderson, head of Leon Campana. In P19, we have Christoph Beranek, head of Adam Wolf in 20th. And in P21, Discovery Rico. And the last, we have the host, Fern Walker.
Only driver not to make it into the 1 minute 9s, by the way.
Oh, yeah. Just seen that. Oh, yeah.
Still,
But
it's not like it's a
very
bad thing
close.
because the entire field was within 6/10 of a second, so it shows DTM is one of the most competitive tiers out there, and it was definitely a session interesting initially, but it got very boring real quick. We had to fill it up with random nonsense commentary, but I hope you enjoyed it nonetheless as much as Haile Shaheen enjoyed this pole position.
Yeah, that means we will see you tomorrow for the race. I just forgot how many laps there will be, but it will be very exciting. And maybe
It'll
we
be
will
all the
have all the laps. yeah, that has been it for now. I have been the graph remover.
I've had a headache. I mean, I've been Robert.
We will see you tomorrow for the race. Bye, have a great time.
Bye.